Hey guys, it's Mike. I'm back, and I'm passionate, and I'm ready to start some more videos for you. I got a couple I'm going to make tonight, because actually what I'm doing is, first thing in the morning, I'm flying to Sydney, Australia to work on a job. Now, yeah, it sounds great, I'm going to Sydney, except it's like my fourth or fifth time I'm going in the last maybe 8 months. And that flight's getting long. There's the flight from Dallas to Sydney, Qantas 8, is almost 17 hours, and there's no Wi-Fi in the plane. I'm going to be alone with no way to communicate to the outside world. Just a man in his thoughts. Anyway, that's what I'm in for tomorrow. And worse, I got to fly from Atlanta at around 9 a.m. I think. I get to Dallas at about what time? About 11:30 a.m. And my flight to leave for Australia is not until I think 6 or 7 p.m. So it's going to be a long day sitting in the DFW airport. And coming home is no better. I think I land in Los Angeles at like 6 or 7 a.m. And then my flight to Atlanta is at 8 p.m. So good times. Anyway, a couple things I want to do. There's going to be another video subsequent to this to talk about an issue I had with my Unraid server, and thankfully was able to fix it. And I'm going to teach you how to do that because it was a bit vexing if you don't know what you're doing. And second, what this video is about is I wanted to pick up some headphones for my trip. Now, I got to tell you, I said I would never buy Bluetooth wireless headphones for the iPhone. My iPhone 7 does not have a headphone jack. And that was for a couple reasons. One, I generally don't like wireless headphones. I think most Bluetooth headphones, even the best ones, sound a bit muddy. They don't seem to have the same full range of sound. They're getting better, but just the protocol itself won't let you have the right range of sound. But it's getting kind of stupid because I got to make phone calls on my iPhone for work, and I use my Galaxy phone for pretty much everything else, including music right now. So I'm walking around with two sets of headphones. Okay, one with a lightning connector that goes into the iPhone, and the other one with the regular connector that goes into the Galaxy. Now, before you say it, I've tried using that dongle adapter on the iPhone. I have another video on that, and it just simply doesn't work with my other headphones. It cuts out one ear. It's just horrible. So it's a horrible interface. So the dongle's gone. I can't use that thing. And second, when I'm sitting at my desk doing work calls, I can't charge the bloody thing with the headphones plugged in, so halfway through the day I'm down to 30% battery life. So all sorts of reasons why I need to get something else. So I ended up going out and buying a pair of Bluetooth headsets. And I bought a pair from Beats. So I feel like I'm rewarding Apple for basically screwing me without this headphone port. But maybe obviously that was their plan. That's what they want. So I ended up getting these They're Beats headphones. I got the Beats PowerBeats3 wireless headphones. So I'm going to unbox them here with you. I'm going to show you what I think of how they look and why I chose this particular pair. And after I get to Australia, I'll do another video to tell you how I liked them on a long trip. Now, these in particular, they claim to have 12-hour battery life. I'll let you know. They also have a Beats Solo 3 headphones, which are cans, and I quite like those actually. I think they'd be better for airplane travel for listening to music. And also, they have a traditional cord, an RCH cord, that I can use to listen to music and bypass Bluetooth altogether. So if I want to use it on a proper piece of music equipment, I can do that. So I actually really want to get those at some point. I listen to them, they're okay. I want to listen to them in a more controlled environment. But they're $300, and I also, my primary reason for these headphones is to make phone calls, and I don't really want to walk around with cans in my head making a phone call. So I may get them separately for audio listening, and I'll certainly fill you in on that as it comes. So I'm going to open this up, give you my impressions of the box. I'm not going to give you any listening impressions right now. I did listen to them briefly in the store. I liked them. Oh, by the way, this week, Best Buy, I'm advertising for people that aren't paying me. I love this. Best Buy has these on sale for $149. If you go into the Apple store, they're $199. And I originally bought them at Apple, and I saw them in Best Buy on the way home. Apple will price match up to 10%. That's not a $50 difference, so I returned them. They were cool about it, no problem. And I came home, I went over to Best Buy and bought them there for $150. So let's go ahead and open these up, and I'll try to give you an impression of what's in the box. So my trusty knife, which I can't take to Australia because I'm flying carry-on only. And I put my glasses on so I don't slice something important. So on the front, you got this label that's sort of sealing the box. I got to cut that a bit. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So that's open. Let's see if I can open it with it at this point. Clearly, I did not pre-open this, so Shaking, shaking, shaking. Okay, so there is a sticker on the top and the bottom you need to cut to get it open. So I opened this part up here. And inside you got the little marketing slogans down there. It says performance, power, and freedom. So nice buzz speak. So I pull that out, and this part here is the actual headphone itself. So you pull off the little bottom piece here and you can see the whole headphone. And let me pull this out. So take it off the cardboard. And it comes right out nicely, very easy to open. Not quite Apple-like as far as an unboxing experience, but good enough. And one of these is left and one of these is right. Let's see how clearly marked they are. Let's get another light on here. So I'm assuming they have to go forward. So anyway, it's supposed to. The PowerBeats 3 have these little hooks, so they're more for athletic use. You can clip them over your ears, then they don't fall out. Now, if you're a person like me, the traditional Apple headphones like this, these fall out of my ears when I smile. Now, that's not a big deal because they're on a cord. I'm not going to lose them. But the reason I didn't go with the AirPods is same thing's going to happen. They're not attached to anything, and boom, they're gone. So these will be much more helpful. On here, you've got a volume control, up, down, and you got this little cinch. So what you're supposed to do is put these behind your head like this. So not up front looking retarded like I just did. Anyway, and they last. Now, if they got these little rubber things on here, if they don't fit your ears, also in the box, additional little rubber things. So you can make a nice seal on your ear and get an optimal listening experience. So that's there. On the back, if I get this out, you got this little carrying case to put them in. Waka, waka, waka. Hello, I'm carrying case. Anyway, so it's a little rubber carrying case that I guess fits in your headphones, your additional ear things, and if I can get this out, it's also got what they call a fast fuel charging cable, which I'll probably run this tonight before I get on a plane, because that would really suck to get on a plane and realize that it wasn't charged. And that's really all that's in the box. So see, it's empty. So I've got inside the box, charging cable, ear things, rubber carrying case, and the headphones itself. Not a bad unboxing experience. Oh, and then inside you also have documentation, advertisement with, oh, that's actually kind of nice. Oh, I thought it said 3 years. 3 months of Apple Music, so that's something. That'll save me, I got the family plan, it should save me a little bit of money. Your instructions, PowerBeats 3 wireless, a window car sticker if you want to advertise that you use PowerBeats headphones, and a bunch of documentation and safety information. So that's all good. The other thing I do want to mention, why I chose these particular headphones over other Bluetooth headphones. One, they're in the ballpark with high quality headphones, and $150 for these, $50 off the normal retail. It's a good price. Second, these headphones do have that W1 chip in here, so on my iPhone, as soon as I power these up, the iPhone will find it and they'll pair. There's none of that Bluetooth, enter your pairing code. So that's all good. So I'm ready for my trip tomorrow with my PowerBeats 3 headphones. Let's see how they work. And the other thing is I can still pair them using traditional Bluetooth to my Galaxy phone. So I'm waiting to see the other use case I got. I want to see how hard it's going to be to switch between the two phones, depending on how I use it. Because this carrying two headphone things is for the birds, especially when somebody calls me and then they try to call me back on the other phone. I want to be able to switch between two phones like I used to do with my RCA cord. I also want to see if these things actually have 12-hour battery life, because I really don't want something else I need to charge. So I'll give you my impressions. I got 2 weeks to return these. I'm going for 10 days. Just give me a pretty good impression. So that's it. Again, I feel like a sellout here a little bit, because I said I would never go and buy wireless headphones just because Apple killed the headphone jack. And I certainly didn't want to buy a product by Apple and reward them for basically taking away the headphone jack. But here I am. Unfortunately, practical use trumps my ideological convictions, and here we are. So I'll let you know how it works out. My other fear, my big fear, is I tend to lose headphones like crazy. If I lose these, I'm out $25 or $15 I buy them through my company, right? If I lose these, I might just cry. So let's try not to do that. I'm going to try to be really careful with them. And that's it. So this is Mike, and more videos coming. See you from Australia. Take care. Bye.